Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be just a simple chit chat, get ready with me, kind of life update. Haven't done one of these in a long time. So I already primed my face and my, I already did my moisturizer and my eye cream. So now I'm doing the Benefit Professional. So I'm filming this in February. And right now the baby is asleep. It's like 10 a.m. on a Saturday. And I just am trying really hard to get more content up, and I wanted to take advantage of the fact that she's sleeping right now. I don't really use much of this on the forehead. I just kind of a tiny dot there. Mostly I want the Professional around my cheeks and nose. But anyway, so what's new with you guys? Comment down below if you guys have anything you want to share, any life updates, anything interesting. This is the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Corrector in Light to Medium Bisque 3. Correct those under eye circles before I do my foundation. With me, life is pretty good. I had my last business trip in the foreseeable future. I had that in December, so I've been home, working from home exclusively since like mid-December. Worked a lot of hours this last couple months, but I think things are starting to slow down, so that's an exciting thing as a mom. It's like I already feel like I don't have enough time, enough hours in the day to do everything I want to do. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in Warm Natural. I'm going to mix it, so I'm just doing a couple of streaks. This is like a little bit too yellow and doesn't quite have that full coverage lasting power that I need. So I just drew some streaks with that, and then I'm using the Clinique Continuous Coverage Makeup in Ivory Glow. And this is like a liquid. And this one is more like too thick, too gray, like too cool toned. And I think the coverage on this one is better. So I mixed the two the other day. And it actually worked out. So using just a kabuki brush. And see how the coverage looks once I put the two together. I think it'll work out. I mixed the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation, which is like really glowy and a little bit dark and warm, with this, and it was more like too light and cool, but thick coverage and a little bit more matte. And I think this is like that perfect foundation. This is a perfect foundation for me for mixing. I don't particularly like it on its own at all. I actually considered returning it. I did a full review on it and a wear test and everything. I almost returned it because I just did not like it, but for mixing, it's exactly what I needed, because right now a lot of my foundations are too warm and too dark. So that light and cool tone lightens up those summer shades to something I can wear in February. Not that it's like winter in Arizona. Right now it's like 85 every day. The baby's good. We filmed her 8-month update. Her 9-month update will be up before you know it. Using the Bare Minerals Concealer in Medium 2. Just a little cream. She is almost walking, and not even 9 months yet. Basically, she like walks, cruises. She holds on to things and walks. She walks without assistance while using a walker, which is like she can like push it across the room. She can like push an ottoman that like slides easily across the room while hold on to it and walk. She can pull herself up. She crawls so fast, like you don't even know. Like all of a sudden you turn around and she's like in the other room. You're like, what? So hard to keep up with her. She is very outgoing. This is the Sephora VIB Rouge Brush. It's the Sephora Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush. I'm just using a little bit of IT Cosmetics CC Plus, or what is this called? Celebration Foundation Illumination in Light. It's their little pressed powder. And I'm just taking a little bit of that on this brush and doing like the center of my face, because I don't really need powder everywhere. If my hair looks wild, it's because I took a bath and haven't done anything with it yet. Just kind of letting it dry. You never know how much time you're going to have when the baby's sleeping, Sometimes she takes like a 15-minute nap, and sometimes she takes like a 2-hour nap. So this is the Crown Angled Blush Brush, and this is the Estee Edit the Barest Bronzer in Light Medium. But yeah, she's, such an easy baby. We're doing her, we have her monthly updates, so I won't spend too much time talking about it. But basically, I just talk about life having a baby. It's hard, you know, like when she was teething, she has a tooth now, but when she was just teething, it was so hard. She wasn't sleeping that much, and I was just like, oh my gosh, please. She was went from waking up like once a night to like 5 or 6 times a night. It was awful. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. I'm going to use the shade Incandescent Electra, the coral shade in the center. These are really pretty. Same brush. Just like a slightly luminous peachy shade. It just looks really like natural on the skin. It doesn't look powdery, it doesn't have glitter in it or anything. It just like glows peach. It's really pretty. Now I'm gonna use, did I not pick out a highlighter? Oh yes, I did. The Too Faced Candlelight Glow Highlighting Powder Duo in Rosy Glow. It's got like a duo pink and a white kind of thing. And I'm going to swirl the 2 colors together. Put that right at the top of the cheekbones. Yeah, I've been going to a church choir with my mother-in-law and been singing in the choir. It's really good. If you guys didn't know, I have a bachelor's in music. I sang like every day of my life for hours. So this is my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. And then I didn't sing. Like I graduated from my bachelor's in 2010. And I hadn't sung till 2017, like almost at all. Like, I mean, a little bit. I did like a community choir a couple nights a week a few years ago, but I hadn't really used my degree, so it feels really good to sing again. I did go on to get my master's. I don't know if everybody knows that, but my music degree is just something I don't use, and so it's just really nice to use it again. Have someone like enjoy music with me and have solos, because I'm one of few in the choir that's like classically trained, so I get a lot of the solos. This is the NYX Microbrow Pencil in taupe. It's just really nice to use my music, and I just really like the choir. There's a lot of like older folks, and you know, they love asking about the baby and tell me about their grandbabies. It's just fun to, you know, talk to like people who are of a different generation than you know, like they're interesting to me, and I think I fascinate them. Some of them ask me for like, you know, how do you make this happen on my phone and stuff like that. It's really funny. We're having a church rummage sale pretty soon, and all the proceeds go to the music ministry, so I've been trying to like round up stuff for the rummage sale. Telling people I know if they want to give me any of their old crap that they don't want, I'll take it and bring it to the rummage sale. It's like so much work these days to like throw your own garage sale. It's like, forget it. It's like not worth the trouble, in my opinion. A lot of the time I'm like, this is so much work, and you make like $100 tops, and you spent like all Saturday, your whole weekend, it feels like, because you had to like spend the other days like pricing. And I'm using that bronzer again as a transition shade on my eyes. And so for me, I would never throw a garage sale myself. It's just not worth I take my stuff to Goodwill and donate it, because it's not worth it. But yeah, this seemed like a good cause. All the money goes to the music ministry, so they can pay like professionals to help us, and that's nice. Now I'm pulling in the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going for just like a simple bronzy look. This one is called Caramelize. It's right there. It's just a bronzy shimmery shade, and I think it'll be pretty for like a kind of sort of one shadow look. The bronze was inspired by my shirt. It has like a black shirt with like bronze buttons, and they're like noticeable. They're like 3 on the top, and then they have buttons over the pockets too for like decorative accent. And then also I wore kind of bronzy earrings. They're like, I don't know if you call it bronze, like antique gold. So, I'll show you. And then on the little buckles, and then my bronzy earrings. I don't know, I just thought brown would be fun today. That was just a generic no-name brand eye brush. And then I'm using a pencil brush and just the off-white from the palette. Peaches and cream and white peach actually mixed together under the brow bone. What else is new? Daisy's not quite sleeping through the night. She's been kind of waking up once a night, so that's pretty good. Still breastfeeding, but she's eating a lot of solids, like 3 times a day now, so I can go a little longer between my pump sessions. This is just the clean end of that brush. It's a dual-ended brush. One side is a pencil brush from Crown, and the other side has a like an eyeshadow pencil-y or fluffy brush, so I'm just blending that out. I'm going to keep it pretty simple on the eyes today. Like I said, it's a Saturday. I'm just going shopping with my mom. This is the Dior Rouge Nude in 683 Esquisse, Esquisse. I don't know. Just thought that color was pretty. And then I'm going to do brown liner. This is Lancome Liquid Pencil Extreme Longwear Eyeliner in Brulee, which is just a brownie color. Tried not to do liquid, and I'm not doing black. Figured a softer brown would be good. And I'm not going to do any liner or mascara on the lower lashes. Because I apply my mascara the way I do, sometimes mascara does get on the lower lashes because I apply it from the top and the bottom mascara, like down and then up, so sometimes it gets on the lowers, but I'm not doing it intentionally. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. But, yeah, life is good. I announced it a while back, you guys should know, in last fall, that I have MS, multiple sclerosis. I've been on the injections. I do my own injections at my house 3 times a week. They're not fun. I can vary where I do it on my body. It's 8 different places, like left side 4 places, and then the right side of my body I have 4 places. And you kind of rotate through the 8 places that you can apply or do the injection. The actual like shot itself doesn't hurt that much. It's just like pop, like you got poked. You're like, ah. But what hurts actually is the after effects. For like a day or so, I just feel like that spot is red and tingly and itchy sometimes, or it's like has a welt. It just depends on how well I do it. There is a, I'm looking in the mirror over here. There is a gauge, like you can gauge how deep you need it to go, and it depends on what part of your body you do it in. And so I've talked to the nurse, and she just said, like, you know, if you keep bruising or whatever, let us know. But other than that, it seems to be working well. I haven't had any more MS like symptoms or flare-ups or anything. An old one is still there sometimes. If I like lower my head, look down at my feet, I will get like tingly legs. Like my neck angle makes my legs tingly. And that's probably because I have a lesion in my neck, and they say they can be flared up or not, like inflamed. And so right now that one must be inflamed, and they'll come and go. Could be every, year, could be every 2 years I could have a flare up. My last one was the vision. Last July and August it went bad, and I was in the hospital for a few days while they did the research, figure out what was wrong with me. But anyway, trying not to let MS get me down. A lot of people who have MS, they're depressed or they like let it control their lives. And obviously mine is not progressed, so I can't say that I won't do that too when I have it worse. But it does progress with age, so I'm only 31. Right now it seems okay. I'm just going about my daily life, but trying to just be normal and forget I have it. I do have to do the injections 3 times a week. I don't know if you can tell, but I do have like bruising where I do the shots on 8 different places on my body. They go away, but then every time I do the shot there, they come back. So they're like, just slightly red. But because I'm on that treatment instead of like the pills or whatever, I have the least amount of side effects. And I don't have to stop breastfeeding, and I am able to get pregnant if I want to on that drug. Like it's okay during pregnancy too, so just a category B. I have been to a perinatal specialist about it, and talked to my daughter's pediatrician and the neurologist, and all the doctors agree that I can be on this treatment. So pretty happy with that. It's been working, and I'm still breastfeeding, and my daughter seems fine. When I started taking the treatment in October, I wanted to pay attention to that to see if she would act indifferently, like if her, she got a rash or she was like lethargic or whatever, but she seemed to be okay. So anyway, this is the finished look that I came up with. I'm just going to spray some of this e.l.f. makeup mist and set on there. Hope you guys enjoyed catching up with me, and thanks for watching. Bye.